We got sound now? How we doing now? I'm just curious, okay? Good, good. All right, I'm just gonna be out here. I wanna do a little watering in the garden here. And I'm gonna set you guys up. And we're gonna talk a little bit. I was on earlier today, but my phone was heated up and it died. It just crashed on me. So there wasn't a whole lot that I could do about it. So I wanted to come out and I wanted to do some watering on the garden. All right, have myself a little beverage and get a little watering done and talk to you a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let me just get this set up on here real quick. All right, hold the wire. Let me just get my hose all lined up here. I don't know if it's supposed to rain. It's not supposed to rain. I have no idea. But are we still okay? We still got... Okay, good. I'm just getting set up here. Just give me a minute. I just came down. All right? Ah, good, good, good. All right. I did a lot of pruning today in the garden. I did a whole lot this morning. You guys were you had a lot of good questions today, and I think we got a lot accomplished. Yeah. So I figured, I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I mean, I got a couple of clouds here and there, but either way, I want to get some watering done. All right, so if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to grab the hose and do some watering, if that's okay. All right? Yeah. So, and then we'll decide. We'll see what kind of turnout we have, and if we have a good turnout, and I let this my energy drink here kick in, maybe we'll do a little cooking if you want. All right, Met Chef, how you doing, Met Chef? Rachel is back. Thanks for the heart me, Rachel. Karen Ann with the heart me. Marvin's back. Dapper Uncle. Oh, they were here earlier today too. Oh, good, good. Hey, we love seeing you, Met Chef. We haven't seen you in a while. We know you're working. All right, so, I haven't really been checking. I've been on these lives. I've been pretty busy myself, so I really haven't been visiting a whole lot of lives that have been out there. So, hey, for those of you new here, I just want to tell you real quick. I'm Uncle Glenn, and this is Farm to Table to Soul Season 2. All right, we started a year ago last year with less than 200 people by accident, and now we've crossed over. We have crossed over 39,500 family members, I call, which are the followers. So if you're new here and you want to be part of this wonderful community, which is positive, encouraging, loving, then just hit that follow button. All right? And I'll just explain to you what it is. Farm to Table to Soul has meaning for each one of those things. The farm part is just Uncle Glenn's garden. Okay? It's just a garden. It's not a big farm. There's no cows, no chickens, no goats. All right? I'm on the outskirts of New York City on a main road. So at any time you'll hear fire engines, motorcycles, ambulances, people beeping horns. I mean, that's where I live. So But it's my garden. This is where I come to relax, some solitude. I work here in the morning. I have my coffee. I meet with the family. We have some chit chat. We do some gardening tips together. And then we harvest from this garden and we bring it upstairs and we cook for the table. Okay? And that's the table part. We harvest from the garden, we cook for the table, and then we share a meal with family, friends, and sometimes people we've just met. How many times do I share a meal with this family right here? Okay? So I don't know whether or not we're going to cook tonight. If we have a real good turnout here, then I would say, yeah, let's go upstairs and let's grab a couple of some parsley and maybe some oregano and let's go cook. All right? So I made it back. Yeah, my phone burnt up today in the heat. So, that's what I did. Just burnt up. And it died. So I'm just down here now, just having a little beverage, and I'm gonna water the garden now. So if you guys want to hang with, oh, Chef Firecracker in the house. Yes, with the little wing, Chef Firecracker. Oh, hey, Cole's here too. Oh yeah, Jill's here. Oh yeah. Okay, I saw you guys earlier. I'm sorry, my phone just burnt up and crashed. It just got so hot doing what we were doing in the sun that I couldn't go back on the live. All right, I had to cool the phone down. All right, so let's go back here a little bit so I can give you a little bit of a view. And I'm gonna just do some watering right now. I'm gonna talk to you guys, but at the same time, I want to do a little, it's gonna take me about maybe 15 minutes to water the garden, if that's okay. And I'll talk to you guys, but I won't be able to read your comments right now. But if you get us up and we have a good amount of people when I come back here later, then we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna cook together. Is that fair? Is that fair? All right, so we'll check the likes, we'll check everything out, see how many people we have on here, and if you guys really want to, we'll get cooking later. All right, well, maybe we'll do it right after I get done watering the garden. How's that, Chef? All right, and in the meanwhile, I want to think about what I want to cook. All right, I'm thinking I have a real, I really would like to make some penny alla vodka, Uncle Glenn style. All right, penny alla vodka, Uncle Glenn style. Not your typical penny alla vodka, very similar, but I add, of course, a couple of little things. And then maybe, I don't know, let me think about it, all right? You guys can think about it too. But in the meanwhile, I saw Kit Kat inviting so many people, and I would ask that you would just, while I'm watering, have everybody follow, share, join the fan club, and invite their family and friends. It's a good place. This is a good place, all right? So I'm just gonna do a quick watering. It's gonna take me about 15 minutes. And, I just gotta, I gotta feed the plants, you know what I mean? I can't just feed me. I remember my dad, hey, you like to drink, you like to eat, so do your plants. And this is about the good time for me to water. Because right here in New York, right now, we're looking at about, it's probably about 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. So what's good about it is that the hottest part of the sun right now is not directly on the plants. And so if I water overhead, which I have to do right now on the plants, I don't have to worry that it's going to weigh the plant down, that the leaves are going to be wet overnight. I know that the sun will still be able to dry the leaves off, and yet I could, add moisture to the soil, all right? And that's what I plan on doing right now. So, not going to take me very long. I did give it a little watering this morning also. And we did a lot of pruning today. All right, so I really, put some of these plants in shock, basically, a little bit. Not bad shock, but, we definitely, we turned up the heat on some of these plants. I did a lot of pruning, and I did some aggressive pruning to a lot of these plants today. So I'm just giving them a little bit of little water, and I'm going to let them enjoy the evening. All right, it's supposed to be a beautiful night. I don't think we're going to get any rain, which is why I'm doing this right now. But today, those of you that were with me before my phone died, you saw how we pruned a lot of those plants down. Now I have a lot that I didn't do yet. All right, but we got about 12 plants done today, and which is great. And that's what you need to do. All right, I got to get these ferns too. Hold on. But yeah, we cut back a lot of the plants. We went, especially the tomato plants. I wanted to create at least 8 inches of space between the first stem of leaves and the base of the tomato plant, all right, which was on the ground. All right, so I wanted to make sure that we had a good spacing. Now I also saw on some of my pepper plants today that they were starting to bear fruit, and I had some peppers on there. I don't want pepper. Oh, look at that. I just got something. What was that? The bouquet, Lori Hop. Lori Hop, I saw my screen light up. I said, I got to get back over here. Thank you, Lori Hop, thank you. But we got to give it a little, I got to take care of it. Now, normally, as soon as these plants get big enough, I will not be watering like I'm watering now. I'm doing it because I really don't have any choice, and they're small enough that that the plants are not going to get too heavy because they're low to the ground right now. All right, the reason you don't want to water above, overhead, is because your plants get too heavy and they bend over and break. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is because if you leave too much moisture on the leaves and you don't have enough space in between the plants, you're going to get, you can get a fungus. All right? And, so I'm trying to just like verbalize what I did today. And I can show you, I'm not going to go back in the garden right now at all. So all I'm doing right now is just giving the roots and the plants a little bit of thirst, because it was a hot day today. And the sun was strong, and they did real well. I mean, ever since I pruned some of them, they really jumped already today. Now you see I'm moving along pretty quickly on here. I'm not over watering. All I'm doing is putting some moisture in the soil. And why can I do that? I can do that because I have rototilled into the soil peat moss. I've rototilled into the soil grass clippings. And so I know that when the soil gets wet, okay, it's going to hold the moisture. It's not just going to evaporate. And that's what's great about, really prepping your soil up and getting it all ready for, for the planting season, which is here. And we did a nice job on it, I got to tell you. All right? I'm even watering my flowers right here. I'm giving them a good drink. All right? I got those. I got some up top. Now, all of the flowers that I have in these pots were all pretty much dead, okay? And I went to the garden store, the nursery, and they were throwing them out. I got them for $1 each. I brought them back. I put some soil. I put them in pots, and they look beautiful, I think. All right? I think they look really nice. Look. See all those up there? These were dead, and I bought them for $1 each. I loaded them up in here. I put some soil. Whoa! Whoa, wow, look at that. Saved by the bell. Nothing hit the plants. Thank you, Lord. Okay? I'm just watering up these plants right here. I'm giving everything a little drink. Not a big drink, but a little one. See how that fell? Those poles fell on here, didn't hit any plants. Ah, I tell you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Because that could have just done a number. Broken a couple of plants pretty good. All right. And we're just watering around the bases of the plants. If I can overhead water right now. This one I did not prune, okay? I did not prune that one. There's a couple of the tomato plants back here that have not been pruned yet, all right? And I'm gonna show you the ones that were. See those? See that tomato plant right there? That was all pruned, all right? I took all the leaves off the base. So I have about 8 inches. And then I secured it with a little pole. All right, this is just my initial staking, not the final staking, the initial staking, to make sure that the plant is secure. It doesn't break while it's watering. The wind doesn't come and snap it in half, okay, which it will do, all right? This right here is oregano right here, all right? That survived the entire winter, all right? We can cut some of that up later and we cook, all right? I pruned this plant. This was a cherry tomato plant right here. We really cut that up pretty good today. These are cucumbers right here, all right? And you notice I'm going around the soil. This soil is already got grass clippings, peat moss, compost. So wetting the soil is all I need to do right now because it's going to hold all the moisture. All right, gonna hold all the moisture in the soil. It's gonna give it a good drink. Okay, now that parsley back here, that survived the winter. That parsley back there, we've been harvesting all winter long. All right, and it was starting to go to flower. So I cut it back because once your herbs, you let your herbs or any plants go to flower, they basically stop growing. And I didn't want that to happen, all right? So we're getting through. This is the back of the garden here, all right, last part, all right? And we see all these are all pruned, staked, all right? I got about 8 inches between the base of the plant, the ground, and the first set of leaves. You do not want those leaves to be touching the ground. Once they start to get established, you prune them back, you cut them back. This way you don't have your leaves touching the ground. That's how you get disease, insect infestation, okay? Almost done here. All right? And that. This one I have to cut back more. I have this one I have to prune. I have to do it again. See, when you prune it accelerates the growth of the plant. It makes it stronger. And so you don't just prune it once. You want to prune it a couple of times. All right, not just one time, but you do it in stages. All right, that's what you do. And then when it gets strong, you prune it back again. The more you do it, the more fruit you're going to get and the stronger your plant is going to be. Okay? I have my other flower pot right here. Now these things will cost you $24 in the store, those flower pots. I made them for nothing. I got dirt. I got some dead plants that were just needed water. I put them in the pot. We did it together. All right? And that's it. Now, yesterday we harvested garlic. I harvested garlic yesterday. I was so proud of it, I gotta tell you. And I have it upstairs, I'll show it to you. We took it right out of the ground, and I had planted one piece of garlic in the ground last year, all right? And it, over the winter, it grew. So, now today, I took a spaghetti squash that was rotted, that was, you know, we never ate it, and it got real soft, and almost I could put my finger through it. So Mama went to throw it out, and I said, no, let me grab it. I grabbed it, and I put it in a little pot, just like those, right? And I added some soil, and it took about 10 days, and it sprouted all kinds of growth. And today I planted it. See that? That right there is spaghetti squash, right there. I planted that from seeds, from a rotten plant. Okay? I put one there. I put another one right there. All right? I put 4 of them. I got another one back there. And now I just put this fencing up, and I'm going to let it grow and trellis on it. Now, I've never done that before. So this is a learning experience. That's how you learn. You learn by trying things, doing things, making attempts. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right? And okay, I'm all done. All right, I'm glad that you guys spent a little bit of time with me while I watered the garden here. Okay, but it's you see how it's coming together? All right, this is going to be huge, this garden. It's going to be huge, and we're going to have a huge harvest this year. Okay, we're going to have a really, really excellent harvest. All right, so we've done everything we could possibly do to prepare the soil. We started all of these plants from seeds this year. We started together. I did it on a couple of lives. You saw I planted the seeds in chamomile tea. And now we've done transplants, and now we have a full garden. And all of this is I never ever did it from seeds before. This is my first year. Okay? Just giving this a little water, and we're done. Okay? I'm just giving the grass a little drink right here. I do want to go walk back here real quick and get these ferns. See those ferns back there? All right. I don't know how tolerant they are to being in the hot sun, but I do know that they're going to need some water. Now those I bought at the store. They were getting rid of them. All right. And I went to the store. I said, oh, let me have them. I took them. I planted them, and I'm going to give them some little drink right now, okay? Little drink we got to give it. You got to make sure that your plants, you can't starve them. You don't want to drown them, but you want to give them a consistent amount of water. Now, if it's a hot, sunny day, you know, I watered this morning, okay? But because it's such a hot day today, I'm giving it a little bit more tonight, you know, to be right, keep them from burning up. And the sun, you do not want to water your plants while the sun is strong or overhead. You do not want to do that. All right? That's it. Now, the fig tree, I'm going to show you the fig tree real quick, and then we're going to probably go up. All right? And we'll see. This right here is 18 feet high. Okay? This fig tree. And you can start to see it's starting to bloom. All right? The blooms are starting to come right out of the branches. All right? Now this fig tree is going to be loaded up. All right? Once it comes together and everything fills in, you're going to see how quick this is going to fill in. All right? This right here is going to be a really, really, last year I had over 1,000 figs, last year, all right? So all I'm doing right now is giving the roots a little drink, okay? It's got a real long, big root system here, and I could probably sit here and just keep watering it and it just wouldn't be enough. But I just wanted to give it a little drink, and the roots go all the way around here, all right? This is a big tree. So remember, one thing you always know is this. Here's a little hint. If you want to know how far the root system goes on a tree, look at the width of it, okay? Wherever the widest point is, the roots are as wide, okay? The roots are as wide as the tree, okay? So all the roots are all in here. So if I water down here, okay, I'm watering that tree right there, all right? It's just a little note for yourself, that just so you know, okay? And that's it. All right, we're done. I'm gonna shut this off, okay? And I wanna reel my hose in real quick, okay? I love the hose, and I'm not gonna let it whip around because I don't wanna ruin it, okay? But it does work great. All I do is give it one tug, and that is gonna come in. Look at this. Just brings itself back. It rolls itself right in. Done. Okay, it's a great, great tool. And I have all of these tools. Everything is in my showcase, my friends. Everything is in my showcase. Okay? All right. We're done. All right, how many people we have on here? 85 people. All right. What do you guys want to do? Huh? You use Miracle Grow. I have used Miracle Grow, Justin, yes. But I used Miracle Grow garden soil that I tilled into the soil. I use whatever I can make. Like I use grass clippings to add nitrogen to my plants. That's why they're so strong. I add banana peels, all right, to add potassium and phosphorus to my soil. And that's what makes it flower, all right? TJ saying, cook, let's cook. All right, Kit Kat. You want to cook? You guys want to cook a little bit? Yeah, I'm just kind of taking my time. I'm not cooking for anybody tonight but me. TJ, I got to cook some, thank you, TJ. Thank you, Marvin. All right, I got to cook. Only thing I got to make for Mama, she wants me to make some cream spinach for her. So I'm going to go upstairs right now and make her cream spinach. All right? I would like to make some penny alla vodka, Uncle Glenn style, and maybe some grilled, I'm going to make some grilled chicken, okay? I'm going to go up right now. I'm going to make some grilled chicken Parmesan. And I'm going to make some Swiss chard as my vegetable. All right, so we're going to make grilled chicken Parmesan, penny alla vodka. I'm going to make some Swiss chard for my vegetable, and I'm going to make Mama some cream spinach. Sound good? All right, good. All right, I'm doing this. All right. Please invite your friends. Let's get this up. Hey, if we can finish lighting up that gift gallery tonight, tonight's the last night. Then it resets for tomorrow. And that, we already moved up 1 point. We're out of the C League, I believe. and we went back into B5. We were almost at B3. We dropped back. So if we can finish doing it, see, we're at B5, but only in the top 20% right now. So if we can finish that gift gallery up, that would be amazing. All right, I'm gonna go cook. All right, let's do it. Okay. Let me take this off of here. All right, I'm gonna leave this right here. Okay. All right. Ah, family, family. I mean, I love hanging out with you guys. You know that. All right. Oh. Okay. Up here, I planted all of these. See all this? I did all of these with plants that they were getting rid of. Okay? Made a little arrangement. These are all going to fill in nicely. Okay? I started these off from seed right here. See that? That's marigolds. I started all those from seeds. All right, this is basil right here. We started from seeds. The rest of the plants that are here, okay, I got in the garden store, they were getting rid of them because they were dying and they needed water. I mean, come on, really. So, all right, here we go. I might get inside. All right, I'm gonna have to switch this now. All right, let me switch this up. Now, I might lose you guys a minute, okay? Are you gonna leave me? Are you gonna leave me? I gotta switch, I'm pulling the mic out, and I've gotta switch this around and get this on my tripod. All right, hold on. All right? I mean, I don't know how to do this stuff good. All right, good. We're good? Can you guys hear okay? Everything okay? We're back? Good. Now, I got to go get an apron. Hold on a minute. I have one here that I used yesterday. I'm just going to pop this on right here, okay? Is that all right? All right. All right. Let me wash my hands first. And let's invite some family members in here. We got to get a lot of followers tonight. Let's see if we can finish up that gift gallery and let me do my part. Let's get those taps up and let's get cooking. Let me wash. All right. Where is my stuff? Oh, there it is. Love this. Ah, yes. Okay. I love the way this smells. I got to tell you, it's the best smelling stuff. The best. All right. You don't mind. I just got to wash up a little bit. All right. Even though I was just hosing. All right. You know, I want to make sure we're going in food. I use my hands. I do not use gloves when I'm cooking. So for those of you that may get offended by that, don't. All right? And if you do, I'm sorry to hear it. But I can't tell you I really care that much. All right, just washing my arms up. Let me go get my towels. Wait a minute. I need my towels. I'm not really that set up here. All right, so you're gonna have to bear with me, guys. I got my bucket of towels right here. All right. All right. Think we're good? I think so. We're good? You ready? Can I get a cup of coffee? I just drank that energy drink, but I don't know. I just feel I got to have a cup of coffee in my hand. All right? So I'm grabbing a cup of coffee. I'm not drinking fuzzy juice yet. All right? So now this dinner is not going to take us that long to do. It's not going to be that long. All right? But I'm making coffee. All right? Hold on a minute. Just making a quick cup of some coffee for the yunk. All right? Give me some of that right there. Put that in there. All right, that's cooking. All right, I got to make Mama's cream spinach. That's first on the list tonight. All right, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. We have a little strobing going on here. All right. Yes, this is not a nightclub. This is what happens when we have our washing machine on, and I mean, this is where we are. We're in an older place. So when the washing machine's on, it's like disco night here. Then Mama's gonna go shut it. See this? That's how that's my electric. It's a nightclub. Yeah. All right. So here's what I want to do. I'm gonna make Mama some quick cream spinach. All right? Some cream spinach. I know. I mean, you want to know something? Probably could. I wish you could play music and just put it on over here. I don't know. All right. Get my coffee over here. I need a sip. All right. Get my spoon to stir it. I'm not rushing. Okay? I am not rushing. I am taking my time. I know you could. I don't know how to do it, though. I don't know how to do it. All right. I'm turning the heat on here. Now, what I'm going to put in here is this. I got to take some water. A little bit. This is how I do it. And Mama likes it like this. All right? So I got some water right here. A little bit. Okay? A little less than a cup. Putting that right in there. I'm also going to salt it right now with a little bit of chicken base. All right? I don't use salt. I use the chicken base. All right? It gives it flavor. Not a lot. All right? That's about how much I'm using right there. Right in there. Okay? I'll leave it out because I'm going to be using it again. I got 2 bags of spinach. Okay? I got 2 bags of spinach right here. All right? Just letting that come to a boil. Show you how quick this goes. And mix that in there. I'm going to give it a shot of a little white pepper. All right? A little bit. Good. Okay. Now I got it to a boil right here. All right. So I take that. I'm dumping that right in. Take the other package right here. I'm dumping 2 packages in. Oh, that's a lot. No, it's not. You watch how this goes down to nothing. Nothing. Okay, 2 packages of fresh spinach right there. Now I'm going to take a lid that's a little smaller than that pan. Okay? Now I'm going to let that wilt. When it's done, I'm going to take it out. All right? And I'm going to put it in one of my steel bowls. Then I'm going to melt some butter, some cream, a little bit of flour. I'm going to put it back in. Then I'm going to jazz it up for her and it's done. All right? Really, really quick. So this is not a long procedure. All right? Nothing too fancy right here. All right? We're steaming that up. All right? We're letting it go. It's going to steam right down. Let me get my butter ready. The butter. I say butter. All right? It's the way I say it. Okay? I got it ready right here. Let me get a steel bowl because that's all almost done. Okay? All right? Watch. Okay? Just moving it around a little bit. Now, we already salted it. We put salt, we put the chicken base, and we put some white pepper in it. Okay? Let's steam up a little more. I mean, it's just quick, and it's great. I gotta tell you, cream spinach, you go to the store, you go to a restaurant, you buy this, $12. What? Now, some people put a little nutmeg in it. I'm not putting any of that. All thing I'm putting in there is going to be cream, butter, and some cheese. All right, we salted it already with the chicken base. Okay? We're going to put butter. I didn't put no butter yet. All right? Mezzo! All right, we can put a little garlic. Yeah, of course. A little garlic we can throw in there. Or you can use garlic salt. But, all right. Done. Okay, I can take the cover off now. All right. Look. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, done. Now, show you what I do. Taking this out, right here. Mama makes sandwiches out of this. This is stuff she eats. All right, so I'm the one I'm the one that eats all the crazy stuff. Okay. Take the juice from it, pour it right back over here, and that's our spinach. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to save this juice that's on here. Why am I saving it? Because I can use it. That's why. All right. I'm taking this right here. It's a great soup also. All right. Putting that right back on here. Putting the butter right in here. Okay, I'm going to melt that butter down. All right, let's melt that butter down. All right. Then I'm going to take flour. When the butter melts, I'm going to take the flour, put it in there. It's going to make a roux. It's called a roux. It's butter. I'm going to cook this flour a little bit. Then I'm going to add some heavy cream and some cheese. That's it. All right? Melting it all down. The reason I save the juice, because if this is too thick, then all I have to do is add a little bit of that spinach juice, of which I can use for a number of things. Okay? That's it. Take this. Okay? That was one thing of butter, a little butter, some flour, and now I'm just going to let this cook. Now, if I let this get brown, it's going to get a nutty flavor to it. All right? Not going to do that, though. Okay? Look. See it? Now I'm going to add some heavy cream. Guys, you can do this. It's not hard. All right? Okay? Adding that together right there. See how it's thickened up? All right? Hold on. Excuse me. Taking some, she likes cheese in it. Put some cheese in it. Okay. Add a little more cream. No problem. Okay. Take this. Yeah. Take that, put it in. Some of our juice, a little bit. Okay. Creamed it up. This is done. All right. Let's get a bowl. Put that in. Right here. There it is, my friends, cream of spinach. All right, that didn't take long, right? All right.
I eat it for days.
Well, yeah, I know. I tell you, you make sandwiches, everything with that, right?
Put it next to all my dinners.
All right, I'm going to be using this pan again. All right. I'm going to cheat and taste it. All right. See how it came out. I got to taste it, see how it came out, right? Thank you, Lord. Man, that is a piece of crap. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Crap, crap, crap. Mama, it's going to be really crappy like you like it. Nice and crappy.
Can't wait for the crap.
Oh, Mama, loving crap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Next on the agenda, I am going to make, since I'm doing the veggies right now, I'm going to make some Swiss chard real quick. All right? So I'm going to bring you over here. All right? Yeah, you guys are tapping away here. All right. So they got some Swiss chard here. All right, a little wilty, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna cut this up. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna wash it really good because even though they pre-wash it, this Swiss chard escarole has a lot of sand in it. So you've got to really be, you know, careful. I mean, I want to be at least. Okay. So, I got my colander right here. I got my horse right here. His name is Parm. Let me clean this pot off first. Get that cheese and stuff out. I'm going to use this pot again. right? Hold on. Okay. What I love about my colander is that it stays above the sink. So any soap that might be in the sink, any dirty dishes that might be in the sink, not affected by it. It's up here. Okay? That's what I love about it. It's a really great colander. It stretches, it adjusts to any size that you may have. All right? So we're going to take this and I want to cut all this into smaller pieces. This is just a veggie that I'm making tonight for me. Okay, it's very healthy, it's very good, it's sweet, Swiss chard. It's like, almost like Chinese cabbage, celery, little, it's sweet though. It's not, it's not bitter. It's delicious. But it's one of those vegetables you really got to wash, which I'm going to do right now. Otherwise, you don't see it and it gets really sandy. All right? So, I'm going to be doing this, washing this in two ways. I'll show you. I'm going to be using my steel bowl right here. First, I'm rinsing it off. Okay? First, I'm going to rinse it all off. Then I'm going to put it in a bowl and I'm going to fill that bowl with water. All right, so that any sand will drop to the bottom of the bowl. Okay? I like to have my veggies. I mean, listen, if I chew in a little piece of sand, I'm not worried that, oh no, I got dirt in my mouth. No. But it's just not, I'd rather not crunch on sand. All right? It's like eating a sandwich when you're at the beach. It just doesn't cut it. Kind of gross. Nice ham and cheese you got, and ham and cheese and sand. Nah, not today. You guys ever experienced that? You get sand in your sandwich? Ah. Huh? Anybody ever get that? It's a great colander. All right? Now, I'm going to take this colander right here, okay? It collapses to size. It's also got legs on the bottom. So if you put it on a counter, it's not touching the counter. All right? And I have these colanders in my showcase. Just go to my profile, hit showcase, it's right there. All right, just look for it under kitchen tools that I use. All right, now I'm taking that and I'm dumping it in here. Now, why am I giving it such a wash? Because these kind of vegetables grow really close to the ground. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I took it out of the colander, I rinsed it. Now I'm filling this bowl up with water. And I'm going to move it around so that if there's any sand, it's going to come and it's going to drop to the bottom of the bowl. All right? Oh, I love coffee grinds, so yeah. I don't like sand. Deborah doesn't like sand in a sandwich either. Does anybody like sand in a sandwich? I'm curious. Let's take a poll. Anyone like sand in their sandwich when you're at the beach? Isn't that great? Who likes it? Who likes it? Somebody says they do. I want to know. I got to know. I got to know. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, if it wasn't 100% no, I would really, really worry. Oh, no. You kidding me? I take my sandwich with the mayo, the cheese, the lettuce that I prepared at home. I open it up and I sprinkle some delicious sand on it. Oh, is it ever good? Come on. I mean, who does that? I like a sand in my sandwich. My sandwich. I like sand. Sandwich. I like a flat tire on my wheelchair. Only you, Mo. Yeah, it's called a sandwich for a reason. It's because when you're at the beach, that's where they got the name, sandwich. You are so unbelievable. You are unbelievable, Mo. Crack me up all the time. All right, now what I did, all right, look, I filled the bowl up with water right here, okay? All I did was move this so that any of the sand that might be on here is going to drop to the bottom. All right? Take my colander, put it back on here, and let's just pour it through. Now, I'm not letting it all out because I want to put it right here. There's a little bit of sand in there. Little bit. Okay? There's a little bit of sand. You can't see it, but there's sand in here. All right? I just got rid of it. Now I'm sand free. And coffeeness is on the table. All right. We got 193 people here. Can we get this to 500,000 likes tonight? Can we do it? I want to do this. Let's do it because I'll show you it can be done. For those of you, first of all, are new here, you got to hit that follow button. We went from less than 200 people a year ago. We just crossed over 39,500 family members. I am the uncle of over 39,500 nieces and nephews all over the world. And I want you to be part of this wonderful community. Hit that follow button, share, join the fan club, tell your friends to come. All right, now we're going to do a little thing. Last night was crazy. We had 179 people on. We got 1,000 likes last night in 3 seconds. 1,000 likes in 3 seconds. Our record is 2, but last night at second out, I couldn't believe it. So everybody do this. I just want you to see how quick this can go. Everybody just double tap your screen. When it gets to 64, I'm going to start counting. Watch the clicker on the top. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds, we got 1,000 likes. 6 seconds, first asking. 6 seconds. All right, let's do it again. Everybody just double tap. I just want you to see how this thing can go. We got over 2.2 million likes in one live on August 29th last year. And we were getting 1 million, 1.5 million all the time. All right, when we get to 68, we're going to start counting again. Ready? Everybody just double tap. Come on, I'm going to stop then. I'm going to cook. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just got a message. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't even see. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I got to do it. All right, at 71, we're going to count. Ready? Come on, everyone double tap. At 71, let's see how quick it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5.5, 6 seconds. We did 1,000 likes. All right, let's try it one more time and then I'm going to cook. Ready? But everyone double tap. Let's see if we can beat the record of 2 seconds. Ready? Oh, I got a puzzle anyway. Good thing I'm here. Otherwise, today it shut my thing down because I didn't see the puzzle. All right, done. All right, ready? At 75, I'm going to count. Ready? Go, go, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds! 4 seconds! You got 1,000 likes in 4 seconds. 4 seconds! And I'm sure everyone wasn't even tapping. Our record is 2 seconds. And I really would like to see if we can do it. We got 100. All you got to do is hit your screen. Double tap. All right, let's do one more time, I promise. And the last time I'm going to cook. Ready? At 78. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 5.5 seconds. Great job. 5.5 seconds, family. That's great. 5.5 seconds, we got 1,000 likes. I mean, come on. All right. All right. That was great. That was fun, too. I enjoy doing that once in a while. All right, we'll do it again later. All right, let's get cooking. So I have my Swiss chard right here. I'm going to cook that up now because I want to get it out of the way. Now, you know what? Let's let that sit. Let's start. I want to get my chicken done. So I'm going to make grilled chicken Parmesan tonight. Grilled, not fried, grilled chicken Parmesan. And what I want to do is I want to use some fresh tomatoes for my penne alla vodka, all right? Or for the what do you call it? All right, what I do, I have some tomatoes right here, all right? This is no good. I got some of these at the store, and I buy them, you know, when they're trying to get rid of them, all right? And I take them, I cut the edges off like that, okay? I think I want another, let me get a couple of more. I'm gonna take a different type of tomato because I got some in here that are starting to soften up. Let me grab one of the ones that are softened up right here, okay? Now see how they get a little pruny on there, a little pruny? That's okay. That means they're broken down. It's going to get sweet. I'm going to take this and drop this in boiling water. And what's going to happen, all the skin's going to come right off. All right? So, cutting right down. All I did was cut the edge off. And if you want a trick to taking the skins very easily, especially with harvest season coming, this is the way you do it. Cut this right off. Okay? Now we're going to go to I have a pot of boiling water going right here. All right? Just take this. All right, I got a pot of boiling water right here. Dropping it right in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. All right? Just going to let that boil up. It's going to stew the tomatoes. It's going to make it a little sweeter. It's going to take the skin, blister it, and I'm just going to squeeze them and they're going to come right out. All right? I might even actually use, let me get a couple of more, because I may use some of that in my Swiss chard also. All right? So let's get another one. All right? I got another blistered, soft tomato. I'm going to cut the edge right off here. All right? See that? Going right in. Done. All right. This dinner is going to go quick. So, you know, I just want you guys to know that. And we're not going to be on that long. I want to be on with you because I want to hang out with you. All right? So, now we're going to do our chicken. And what am I doing to the chicken? All I'm going to do to the chicken, because first of all, I got to go turn the grill on. So let me go turn the grill on, all right? And maybe I'm going to probably use the grill for everything. I don't even need to turn the oven on at all, because I'm going to grill the chicken. What I want to do is take the chicken, butterfly it like we did last night. All right? I'm going to butterfly it. Cut it, butterfly it. Then we're going to spice it up a little bit. Put a little bit of garlic oil in it. I'm going to grill it on the barbecue. Then we're going to take it off. All right? And we're going to put some Uncle Glenn's marinara and some grated cheese, some grated Parm, and we're going to take some fresh mozzarella and we're going to put it on. And I think I'm going to throw it back in the barbecue and let it melt and heat up in there. All right? That's going to be our main course dinner. I'm making penne alla vodka also. All right, so as soon as those tomatoes come, I'm going to use that same boiling water. I'm going to boil some pasta up, put it aside. Okay? Then we're going to make a penne alla vodka sauce. And we're going to use some garlic oil, garlic, onion. I'm going to even use some carrots. I'm going to soften the carrots up, put them in there. I like the color. I might even use some peas in it. All right? Now, I'll do it because I like it. It's not your typical penne alla vodka. But the sauce is going to be the same. We're going to take some pancetta and we're going to render the pancetta in the pan with some butter, olive oil, and we're going to let that fat that's in, it's like a prosciutto, all right? It's like a cured meat. And we're going to let that render its own flavor. I'm going to put onion and carrots then in it, all right? Then we're going to use vodka to reduce it. All right, that's the basic of the bottom of the sauce. That's what's going to deglaze whatever we have in that pan there. All right, then we're going to add either, I'm going to use my sauce, my tomato sauce, or the fresh tomatoes. And we'll use some cream. We're going to use some grated Parm. And I'm going to use a special spice that we found. My niece was up in Saratoga, where they ran the Belmont yesterday. Italian restaurant up there. She does not really like creamy things, and she was with a boyfriend. This was I don't know, 8 months ago. When she came home, she told her dad, that's kitchen coach, she said, "Dad, I had the best penne alla vodka I ever had in my life." Oh, really? Now, we're thinking, hey, she's there with a boyfriend, a googly eye. Oh, everything tastes good. But we went up to visit my daughter, upstate New York. And on the way up, we stopped at this restaurant that she went to. And what did we order? We had to order the penne alla vodka. And let me tell you, she was 1,000% right, because it was absolutely the best penne alla vodka I had. All right? And we tried to figure out what the spice was that they added. And I'm going to add it tonight. I'm going to show you. All right? So let me turn the grill on first. All right? We're just going to, we're not going to really marinate the chicken cutlets. We're just going to, we're going to. All right? That's on. Good? All right. All right, so what I'm going to do, I want to get a piece of parchment paper, all right, first of all, and what, there it is, okay. And let me grab this right here, okay? Right on here. I got some parchment paper. Put right on top of my cutting board, all right? That, let me grab the chicken, all right? I want to grab a little bit of flour, only because I'm going to pound this a little bit, all right? And not a lot, a little bit. I'm going to use here a little bit of flour right in here, so I can put my little pounder on it. Here it is, okay? Got a little pounder here. First thing I want to do is take the chicken and I got to butterfly it, okay? I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Let me grab my knife and my sharpener. Okay, you got to make sure your tools are sharp, my friends, first of all. You got to make sure that they're sharp, all right? Because a dull knife is probably more dangerous than anything else, okay? So you want to make sure your whatever you're using is sharp. All right, you really, really got to be careful of that. Got to make sure your tools are good. Anybody can cook, but if you don't have the right tools, it's like a carpenter trying to build a house. You can have the best recipe, but if you don't have the right tools, you can't do anything. All right, so all I'm doing right now, I'm holding this knife gently. I'm not like grabbing it this way. I'm holding it with my fingertips. Now, I'm not a chef. I'm not a cook. I mean, I'm not a chef. I am a cook. All right, but this is the stuff I learned. So all I'm trying to do is share it with you. So all I'm doing is I'm pressing down on the chicken, and I'm going to score it, bring it down halfway, push it a little bit. Now I'm going to turn it over right here. All right, and I'm going to go watch it through. All right, right here. Okay, I butterflied it. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm going to take one more. I'm going to do the same thing. Laying it out. I'm holding it gently so I can guide it. I'm pushing down on it and I'm pulling it. All right? Now I'm pushing it through, watching the top of my hand. All right? I got it right through. This is butterflying. All right? Now I'm just going to kind of work it, work it right here. Good. Good. Now, what I want to do is I want to pound this out a little bit. Okay? So, I'm going to throw a little bit of flour on this. And reason I'm doing this is just tenderizes it really good, and it helps it cook pretty quick. Okay? I'm not trying to kill it. Just breaking down the muscle that's in here, or the fibers that are in here. Okay? We did this last night. That came out amazing. With all the fresh veggies last night. Oh my God. My friend called me today. That salami bread. I mean, it was a real winner. All right? So look at the difference. We have this one here that we didn't pound out yet. And we have this one here. Okay, look. See how nice? Now this one hasn't been done yet. All right, but here, okay, looks like a giant cutlet, right? Do the same thing. Now we're not going to heavily season it, but we're going to put some seasoning in here. Because the flavor of the sauce is really going to do the trick. The reason I put a little flour, it keeps this thing from really sticking. Okay? Done. Now I'm taking this, I'm throwing this flour out. Okay, I'm getting rid of this parchment paper because it had the chicken on it. I dumped the rest of that flour out. Now, I want to season this. Okay? Taking some garlic oil right here. I'm going to put some garlic oil right on the bottom. Okay. I just garlic oiled them up pretty good. Okay, now we're going to season them. All right, I want to get some oil on there because this is going to go on the grill. So I got some nice flavored garlic oil right on here. All right? Now, I do want to wash my hands. Like I said, I was just handling the chicken, and I'm going to handle it again, but I'm going to also be touching the spices, and I want to just make sure that my hands are clear and clean while I'm doing that. That's all. Okay. Okay, my colander still above everything right here. All right. We are going to start with I'm going to do this the way I like it. Now, this chicken Parmesan, all right, I'm using some really hard, old garlic salt. That's like a rock. We did the same thing last night. Okay, I had to do this. I had to break it up. And moisture. This is home, you know. Chef Ramsay kicked me right out of the kitchen. What are you doing? Don't you use hard garden onion salt? What are you, crazy? Sorry, Chef. Get out! But that's why I'm glad I'm not a chef. I'm only Uncle Glenn in the kitchen. No chef. Okay? Now, okay. A little onion salt on it, right here. I'm going to use, since this is, I'm going to use a little bit, let me see here, a little oregano. We use some Italian spices on this. Okay, a little bit of oregano. Now I have fresh oregano also, so. I'm going to also hit it with a little bit of poultry seasoning. Just a mix of some seasonings right here. Not a lot, a little bit. Now, I usually use turmeric, but I'm not tonight. Okay? But I am going to use some steak seasoning because I love the way that it flavors this. And this is going on the grill. All right, so it's got pepper in it. It's got the garlic flakes in it. All right? And that's it. Turn it over. And we're going to repeat the process. Only thing is, I'm starting with this. Okay? It's got pepper. It's got garlic. It's got onion. Okay? It has a couple other spices in it. I have the onion salt. Make sure we get both sides. Okay? Good. And I think that's enough. I don't even need to put anything else. Maybe the oregano. Let me get that oregano. Put a little bit of more of, actually I'll use a little Italian seasoning on this side. A little bit. Can't hurt it. We're making chicken Parmesan, so. All right, that's it. Done. Put that away, put that away, put that away. All right. This is ready for the grill. All right? We're going to grill these up. We're going to make chicken Parmesan, but we're not frying the cutlet. We're going to grill the cutlet. Okay? Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Right now, turn this on. All right? See those tomatoes? I'm going to take those out as soon as I drop that the Swiss chard in. Now, remember we had the juice left over from the spinach? Okay, I'm using this. It's got flavor. All right, it's got salt, it's got flavor. I'm using that. Add a little bit more water to it. That's it. Now you say, why did you do that? Because it's full of flavor. That's why. All right? Some garlic oil is going in here. Some garlic is going in here. All right? And then I have our fresh greens right here. Okay? We're going to do the same thing we did with the spinach. So I used the spinach juice right there. All right, I put some garlic in here, garlic oil in here. All right, this is a fresh vegetable. This is Swiss chard. We washed it. We took as much sand out of it as we could. All right. Now I'm going to take it. It's going right in. Love the colander. See? It stretches over the sink, collapses. Great colander. You would think that, why would you, something so simple, but it's such a great tool. It's a great tool. Not a good tool, it's a great tool. And if you don't have one of these, they're in my showcase. Just go to my profile. Everything I use is in my showcase. Okay? So I'm doing the same thing we did with the spinach before when we made the cream spinach. Okay? All we're doing, I got the flavor already in there because I have the chicken stock. All right? Now I want to take these tomatoes and I'm going right back into the colander. Okay? We're going right back in. We got to do things in stages so that everything comes out pretty much the same time. And that's the way I want it. Now, I don't mind if the vegetables are cool because I like them like that. Okay? Now, I could either take these out, which I'm gonna because I want to keep that water. I need to boil it. All right? And you're going to see the way that I cook. All right? I have tomatoes. These skins are already coming off. Putting them right in the colander. Okay? They got to let them cool. All right? See that water? I'm using this for the pasta. Okay? I'm going to add some more water to it. It's got flavor. Why wouldn't I use it? This is going to be for my pasta, I'm going to actually do a rigatoni alla vodka is really what I'm doing. All right, so let's get this on here. All right, we're letting those cool down. We got to salt this up. I haven't salted that. Now we're going to salt it like the sea. All right, I want it to have a good amount of salt. Okay. All right, put the lid on it, let it come to a boil. Then we're going to drop our pasta in. All right, we got this cooking right here. Then we're going to start our penne alla vodka right after that. We'll use the same pan. All right, I'm just cooking these up real quick. We're going to take them. We're going to put them in one of my steel bowls. Actually, I could put it right in this bowl right here. I'll use a glass bowl for that. All right, there's not much to it. Okay, we're letting that cook. Steaming it up. All right, we have a little bit of liquid on the bottom. All right. What I do want to do is grab a bowl and put 1 or 2 of these tomatoes right in there. 1, 2. Okay. All right. See those tomatoes we just cooked up? See the skin comes right off. Right off. Look. See this? Watch. Off. It's just really hot. Right? But I could pick this up right here, which is what I'm going to do. Okay? Now I'm taking this. Watch. See that tomato? Watch this. It's hot. Look. Skin came right off. Man, is that hot. See? Now once they cool down, but I'm not letting it cool down. All right? Because I'm going to rush. I'm hungry. Now I'm going to take the rest of this tomato, going right in. That was fresh tomatoes, my friend. And we just took that, we de-skinned it. Look at that. Nice fresh tomato here. Okay? This is a vegetable with fresh tomato. Can't ask for much more than better than that. All right. Garlic. Okay. I use the spinach juice from when we cooked the spinach before. All right. We're letting that cook up. See that? Nice, right? Smells amazing. Let me see. Yep. Got plenty of salt. We don't need to salt it. I use the chicken base from before. Okay. Break that tomato up a little bit. All right. This is pretty much done. All right. Right there. That's my veggie tonight. That's Uncle Glenn's vegetable for tonight. We are coming along here and we are cooking along here. All right. Take that, putting this on the side. We can add some garlic oil and some grated cheese to it later before we eat it. I'm putting it on the side right there. And we are going to get a pan and let's start our penne alla vodka. All right? All right. All right, I got the water boiling. We're going to drop in a half a pound of rigatoni. Okay? I'm using rigatonis tonight. That's only for me. So, all right. We're going to start with some garlic oil and some butter in here. All right? Garlic oil. And I'm putting some butter in here. Okay? I'm making penne alla vodka, Uncle Glenn style. All right? That's what I'm doing. Now, I am using diced pancetta. What is that? It's a cured meat. It's almost like it's like Italian bacon. Basically, that's what it is. And if you look at it, okay, see all the fat that's on here? This is like Italian bacon. All right? So we're going to use this and we're going to render it, meaning that we're going to cook it slowly and let the fat all come out. That's your flavor. All right? So I'm going to take that and put that right in here. Now, we're not going to put that on a high heat because I don't want this necessarily to get like bacon hard. All right? I don't. Okay, lower the heat. And we're going to let that melt down. In the meanwhile, while that's going, I want to cut up an onion right here. Okay? You don't have to look at my terrible knife skills. Okay, we're cutting up an onion. All right. Got that fat on there, really, really good. Okay? Take that off. Okay. 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 That's why I said my knife skills are terrible. All right. Going right in here. Going right in here. All right. I have a carrot, which I want to use. Now, a lot of people do not use carrots, but I'm using it. Why? Because I like it. That's why. And I like color. So, for me, it's going to work just fine. It's going to sweeten this up a little bit too, which is nice. Now, you could use, you know, some peppers too if you wanted to. I'd like it, you know, I'm just using right now some onion, some carrot. If I have any peas, I might throw some in because I like it. Not that it really calls for that. All right, but you know, there's no rules that you go, oh, well, that doesn't go right. If you like it, you do it. That's what I do. I experiment all the time when I'm cooking. All the time. All right, I'm always trying something new. Always, whether it's the garden, whether it's cooking, whatever it is. I'm always trying something new. Okay? Okay, good. Now we're going right over to the stove. That fat is all rendered down, nice, and we're ready to give it a crack. Okay, look at that. Okay? See that? That's all flavor right there, my friends. That's all flavor right there. Now I'm actually going to take that out. I just wanted to get the flavor in here. Okay? So what I want to do is take that out, put it in a little, because I want it to burn. It'll change the whole flavor. Okay? We'll put it back in later. Okay? Okay. All right. Little bit chicken base right in. Okay. Little bit white pepper because I like it. All right. Okay, we're going to let that saute up, soften up slowly. All right, slowly. We got our pasta cooking right there. Now I'm going to go throw on those chickens. All right, I have that all water boiling there. I want to go now, and I don't know how far I can get you, but I'll see how far along. You might be able to watch from a distance a little bit. Hold on. All right. You're going to have to stop right here. Okay? This is going to cook quick. Okay? That is going to cook very quickly. Let me take this. Get rid of this. I'm going to need to get a different pan that I'm going to cook my cutlet in. Okay? All right. We are going to Let me get some of this right here. And some of this right here. All right. I just want to get everything ready. Okay. I'll be right there. I'm coming. I'm just getting everything prepped so that it'll all come out together. So I'm trying to race against the clock here to make sure that I've got everything I need, when I need it, how I need it. Just bear with me a minute. Okay, I want to get this ready. Okay, that's good. I got this right here. This is fine. Hold on. I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't leave me. Don't you leave me yet. All right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, my friends. Okay? We are not done yet. All right, you got that chicken cooking on there, right? You're watching it for me? I'm just got to stir this right here. Okay? All right, that's all stirred. That's ready to go. Okay, we're going to be ready for that next. Okay. I just want to cut this up. I got it. I'm going to come right back there. We're going to turn those chicken cutlets over. All right, they've been on the grill. We have them seasoned. But what I'm doing right now is when we turn them, okay, I'm going to cook them right there. And we're going to be putting on it our sauce, our mozzarella. All right, we're going to have everything ready to go right there because I am cooking everything right on the barbecue. I'm doing my chicken parmesan on the barbecue right here. All right? That, we got this. Okay, coming out. I just need my utensil. Yep, okay. All right, I'll show you what we have. I'll show you what we got. Ready? All right. What I did was I took some sauce, I put it right on here. I'm going to take those, I'm going to turn them over. Then we're going to sauce it up a little more. We're going to put the mozzarella, I'm putting it back in there. We're making chicken parmesan, grilled chicken parmesan. Okay? These are about ready. They're ready to get turned, that's for sure. Okay? All right. Timing is gonna be good. I think timing wise, we're gonna be good right here. All right? Okay, got that. I got my grated cheese right here. That's good. Good. Okay. All right, here we go. Good. All right, I'm going to show it to you. This grill is like 600 degrees right now, so. All right, so what I'm going to do is I got one of them done. I'm going to let the other one cook a little bit more, putting it on here. We're going to put a little bit more sauce on the top. We're going to put the cheese on it. We're going to throw it right back in that grill. And I'm going to go finish the penne alla vodka. And well, I'm going to munch down. All right? We're going to munch. This thing's at 550, 600 degrees. Good enough. Okay? Oh, yeah. All right? Here we go. Okay. Putting a little bit of my marinara on it. Not a lot. I don't want to kill it. Okay? Just a little bit. Got to put some grated cheese right here. Okay. Mozzarella. Right on. All right. All right, this is going back in the barbecue now. Okay, we're gonna let this cook in there. Putting it right up here. All right, take that. I'm bringing it back into here. All right, let's get back over here. We're letting that cook. All that's going to do now is melt down. All right, we want to get that nice and hot, melted. Let's get finished with our dinner over here. Okay. Okay. Pasta, right in here. We're going to save a little bit of the pasta water. Not all of it, but a little bit of it. On the bottom there. Okay. Where is my spoon? Right here. Okay. Why am I saving the pasta water? I'm saving it because if it's too thick, when I make that penne alla vodka, the sauce, I can always use some of this pasta water to thin it out a little bit. Okay? Right there. That's done. All right. Let's get, now we're just going to fire up our penne alla vodka sauce. Now we're going to make it. All right. So what do we got here? We have some rendering right here. Okay. We softened up our onions. We softened up our carrots. I like it like that. I like the onions and carrots. Now, if you wanted to throw some peas in there, you can. Now, I don't know if you guys like them or not. I don't even know if I have any up here, and if I don't, I'm not getting them. If I do, no. I gotta go downstairs to get them, so I'm not gonna bother. If I have any here, no. Okay. Okay. It's fine. All right, here we go. Get this heated up real good. We're gonna put this right back in here, and we're gonna reduce that down. Okay? And I'm using some delicious upstate New York vodka for this. And I wanna get that nice and hot there. All right. Ready? You ready? We got some vodka right here, going right in. Okay? That's how you do it. That's how you do it, my friends. All right? All right, now we're throwing this back in. Okay? That's how you do it. That's how I do it. Okay? Thickens it up. Okay? That's got a lot of flavor. Now I'm going to hit it. Some heavy cream. Grated cheese. Right here. And now I'm putting in my spice that we found to be an amazing spice. And I have some fresh in the garden, but it's not ready yet, and I will be using it. So I'm using dried tarragon. And trust me, it is absolutely delicious with it. Okay? Oh, the smell already. Wow. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay? Look at that. Oh, man. Now I'm taking the fresh tomatoes. All right? Fresh tomatoes. We just did them. Squeeze. Skin right off. Okay? One more here. Look. Skin right off. One more right here. Ready? Watch. Now I'm just going to take the sauce, juice. I'm adding a little bit of my marinara right there. This is my penne alla vodka. Okay, I got chunks of tomato, just the way I want it. All right, now we're gonna take our pasta. We're gonna reduce the heat, drop those in, right there. Okay?
That smells really good.
Yeah. One thing I'm going to finish it with, and this will give you the full flavor, some butter. Okay? That's right here. Okay? Little pieces. And that's going to give it a nice finish, a nice glaze. Now, if you want to smooth it out a little bit, we save some of the water. Okay? Put a little bit in, pasta water. Okay? Now that pasta water is going to really cream it and bring this all to a nice creamy finish. Right here. This penne alla vodka, my friends. Uncle Glenn style. Okay? I got to go get my chicken cutlet. And I'm going to do a little straightening out right here. Okay? Give me 1 minute. Got to do a little straightening out so I can have a little dinner with you. Okay, I got this, I got that. I got my knife. I'm coming, now relax. Okay, let me get a nice plate to put this on. And we're gonna finish this up with, oops, excuse me. Okay, put this on the outside right here. Let me take this, get this out of the way. We're gonna take that chicken, I wanna put it right on here.
Put some rice in that.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, where's my mitts? Let me go get that chicken cutlet. Grilled chicken cutlet Parmesan coming up. There it is, my friends. Okay?
The dog's having chicken, I'm having fish, and you're having pasta.
Okay, let me get my dish. All right. This might call for some fuzzy water too, but we're gonna have to see. All right. We got this. We got all this done right here. We're ready here with this. This is off. We got our chicken cutlet. Let's plate this, baby. Let's plate this, baby. Okay, and that. Penny alla vodka, right here, going on the same plate. So Swiss chard right there. This, it is 6 o'clock, family. We started, I don't know, 4 o'clock, 2 hours. We made penne alla vodka, grilled chicken parmesan. We made escarole with fresh tomatoes. I'm sorry, Swiss chard with fresh tomatoes right here. All right? Yep, I have it downstairs. I have to get down and get it. I'm not getting it. All right, but yes, absolutely, the chopped parsley. I can go down into the garden. The garden's wet. I'm too hungry. I'm eating it. All right? The only thing I am going to do is pour myself a little bit of fuzzy water and hopefully we get our goals tonight. That's really what I did my part, and I'm hoping that you guys will do yours. All right? Give me 1 minute. I got to get my fuzzy water. All right, little fuzzy water for here. I'm using a white fuzzy water, white grape juice tonight. Okay, white, not purple, white. Okay, whoa. Okay. Fuzzy water! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuzzy water right here. Cheers. Thank you, Lord. Oh, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Firecracker with the crane. Paper crane. Yep. All right. If you guys, we have 358 people on here. Real nice turnout tonight. Very, very happy about it. But for those of you that are new here, you got to hit that follow button. Thank you, Chef Firecracker. Oh, yeah. Lighten up that gift gallery. Thank you, thank you. But Uncle Glenn always gives thanks before he eats. So for those of you that are prayerful people, you like to pray, pray along with me. If not, just give me the respect. I respect you, you respect me. Let me do what I do. I'm in my house. Okay? So, thank you, Lord God, for all of these wonderful provisions that you have given to me. Thank you for the garden. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the beautiful weather and the way that the plants are coming along. Thank you for all of your protection that you've given to my family, to my friends, to this community. And Lord God, thank you for forgiving me for all of my sins that I commit each and every single day. Bless us, O Lord, in these thy gifts which we're about to receive from thy bounty through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. All right, I'm digging in. I'm digging in. All right, let's check it out. All right. I think I'm going to start with some veggies. All right. I want to taste the veggies. This is a nice way to clean your palate. You can put a little lemon on here. I'm really not doing anything more to it right now than what is on here. Okay. Look at that. This was fresh Swiss chard. Okay. Some garlic, olive oil, fresh tomato, a little bit of chicken base, some white pepper. That's it. It's crunchy. It's delicious. It's refreshing. Some lemon on here would be amazing. Really, really wonderful. I have some, okay, fuzzy water. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's try out our penny alla vodka, Uncle Glenn style. See that fresh tomato? That's what I like. I love when there's the fresh tomatoes and the cheese is just incorporated with that vodka. All right? The pancetta that we cooked, the onion, the carrot, all in here, all full of flavor. Wow. Wow. That is al dente or dente, whatever you call it, but man, is that good. Oh my goodness, is that good. Wow. Unreal. All right, I'm cutting in to our chicken cutlet. We did not fry it. We grilled it. This was grilled. All right, grilled chicken cutlet. Cooked perfectly, moist. We seasoned it with some onion salt. We seasoned it with some poultry seasoning, some oregano, some Italian seasoning, garlic, and garlic oil. You know, I gotta tell you, grilling it gives it such a nice flavor because it's not fried. So fried is great too. Don't get me wrong. I love fried. All right. But I got to tell you, you get that grill kind of a flavor on there. Oh my goodness. Look at that cheese. Look at the cheese right here. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Family, I am glad you talked me into cooking. I am so glad that you said, Unc, I want to cook with you tonight. Because I wouldn't have done all this. And this is for the family. Kit Kat, you asked, you got it. All right? Mo wanted it last night, he got it. Family, friends, if you're new here, you got to follow, share, and join the fan club. We need 19 more heart me's to get our goal today. Anybody go into that gift gallery, we can light it up for the week. That would be amazing. It'll help us grow in status. We got 177,000 likes right now. All right, we've been on for 2 hours. We can get to 250, I'm sure, no problem before dinner's out. All right? So help out. Share, follow, share, join the fan club, and whatever you can do, Unc appreciates. Oh, coffee! Thank you. Thank you for the coffee. Ah, I love it. Wow. Wow, that's great. I'm just trying to read through some of these things. Just trying to read through. We made penne alla vodka with rigatonis instead of penne. Grilled chicken parmesan. Our community just teared up. The community just teared up. I don't know what it means, but yep, that's a lot. We have a lot to go, but we can do it. We can do it. You can do it. We went from 200. Oh, Chef Firecracker. Oh, bossing up with the heart me. Restaurant quality, Janice. Night Star. Chef Firecracker. Bossing up reality. Heart me, thank you. Club Victory. Come on, family, let's do it. You guys are amazing. How do you do the heart me? I really don't know, Soul Shine. I just know it's good. I don't know how to do it. I can't even do it. Cuban egg rolls and some cheeseburger egg rolls. Chef Firecracker, wow. That's all right, just hit the follow button, hit those likes. I don't know how to tell you. I mean, my Mars, maybe someone can, how do you send a heart me? All right? Because Soul Shine wants to know. Hey, and if you're new here, make sure you say hello and tell us you're new. I want you to see how this family shows you. Look at Dorothy. Dorothy! I make eating fun. Well, that's good. I enjoyed eating. I'm glad. I gotta tell you, it came out really good. Really, really good. Oh, you gotta taste that. One of them at least. I mean, even the chicken Parmesan, not fried, grilled in the sauce. I mean, it just goes so well with all that cheese right there. Mmm. Wow. Wow. I didn't time the noodles, but I made them, I'd say they were in there about 8 minutes. And then they cooked after I put them in the, the penne al vodka sauce, and they're still cooking. But they have texture. They're not soft in the sense where they're just going to mush in your mouth. But I will tell you, even the chicken cutlet, and you saw what we did with the tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes, all right? We made our own tomatoes. Not made our own tomatoes. We made our own tomato. We skinned them and used fresh tomatoes for our sauce. Mmm. Yeah, no breaks, Mo. Garlic knots would have finished this off. Definitely right. All right. But even the chicken cutlet getting in the penne al vodka sauce, all right, just so savory, so good. We're going to take some. This is very, very good. And this is refreshing. It's good for you. This is Swiss chard, all right? So you could cook this more. Now when I cook, Mama likes this cooked a little bit more. I like it a little bit more crunchy. Wipe my chin. Yeah. Listen, I am a slob. So, there you go. Thank you. You know, it's good that you guys are eating with me. All right? When I eat, I eat. You know, I'm not trying to put my manners on. All right? My lips are smacking. You hear me crunching. All right? That's what I do. So, thank you, Soulshine. Thank you. Yeah, listen, you know, this is what I call farm to table to soul. This is the soul part. Now, many times I'm eating dinner with you. Mama's eating by herself. All right? But she understands. She understands that we cook together. We got to eat together. And there are times where, I mean, last night, my buddy loved, I brought over all the dinner to his house. He called me this morning. He said, he ate the salami bread this morning and he had another piece of the chicken with the veggies on it. He goes, oh my gosh, I was thinking about it all night. That made me feel good. It made me feel good. If you didn't eat this way, it wouldn't be authentic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mo. It's like, I'm not going to all of a sudden start putting on, you guys know, you know me really well. And you know I really don't care. I don't. So, Why am I going to start when I just got done cooking everything? You guys are watching me eat. I'm going to eat the way I eat. Now, if my mother was here, like if I would, oh my God, right? Oh, Mom, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, all right? Manners. Don't put your elbows on the table. Chew with your mouth closed. All the things I don't do. It's like I rebel. Yeah. My mother was all about manners. You know, even when you're at the table, having proper etiquette. Do you know, when we had a bowl of soup and we got down to the end, what do you guys do? You take your spoon, right? I'll just show you. All right? Look. All right? You get a bowl, right? You have a little bowl of soup. Big bowl. All right? And you get down to the end. What do? Most people go like this. Slurp it up, right? No. But you don't only tip it this way. You don't tip it towards you. You tip it away from you. And then that's how you eat your soup. That's proper manners. Not towards you, away from you. Spoon, like that. That's proper manners. I had to know everything. When I set the table, forks, knives, never, ever set the table with a knife, blade. You know, fork on the left, then you had the knife on the right with the spoon next to it. God forbid. Especially when my grandfather came over. All right? Let's say the knife is here. All right? Fork on the other side, spoon. Never have the blade towards the person next to you. Never. That's a message that I learned. You never ever do that. And then you send in a message. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. But I don't care. But I do it. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. You know. Hey, you guys watched The Godfather, right? What did he do before he killed his brother? He kissed him on the lips, right? Bye-bye. Hey, thank you, Mo. That was very kind of you to say that. Oh, I'm eating up. I'm talking, I'm eating. I'm eating like I'm with my family. All right? What do? You just don't just sit there and talk. You talk with the family. I'm talking with you. So you say, wait, you're talking with your mouth open. Yeah, food in my mouth. I'm talking. I do it. Right. Jill said it right. I'm chewing and talking now. You could never just get up from the table at dinner without asking permission. Never. Oh, if I got up, you know, now we have cell phones, we have all kinds. Ma, can I be excused? Dad, can I be excused? You didn't do that. You just got up. Whoa, where are you going? Get down. Get back in that chair. Get back in that chair. Who told you you could leave? That's the way it was. That's the way it was. Yeah, my wife loves chicken parm. But my wife, listen, family, you got to understand something. We got 329 people on here, all right? My wife, we respect each other. I respect her, she respects me. When I am working or I am doing something, she knows what I'm doing. Now, she doesn't like being on, my son doesn't like being on, but this is what I do. You're my family. All right? And she understands that if I all of a sudden say, okay, goodbye, I cooked everything, and I go and sit down and eat with her, we got to shut this camera off. This is part of everything that we do. It's farm to table to soul. There is meaning behind that. The farm is just Uncle Glenn's garden. It's not a big farm. The table part is when we harvest from the garden. We bring it up here into the kitchen and we cook with it. And this is the soul part. When we harvest from the garden, we cook for the table and I share a meal. In this case, I'm sharing a meal with this digital family that we have of over 39,500 people. And if you're new here and you like positive, encouraging, smiling, respect, then you need to hit that follow button. If you don't, just swipe away. There's plenty other places you can go to. But if you do like it, you got to hit it. All right? So, Mama, yes, sometimes like yesterday I cooked and I went to my buddy's house. I'm leaving. Where are you going? Can we have dinner? Yeah. You didn't tell me you were going to eat. I told him I'm coming over. All right, go enjoy yourself. Oh, I went. I took all the food we cooked yesterday. I drove 25 minutes to his house, 30 minutes. He had a bottle of vino ready to go, a cocktail. We watched the Belmont Steaks. We ate dinner, and I came home. He had a great meal. I had a great meal. When you're with somebody for this many years, now, it's not like we're not like honeymooning here, We're living our life as individuals. All right? Individuals. That's a mistake so many people make in their marriages. They try to control the other person. They don't let the other person live and be them and make mistakes. Sometimes we make mistakes. I've made plenty of them. But there's a thing called commitment. For better or for worse. And that should be your motivation to go forward. I'm just saying. Listen, I understand that there are a lot of situations that don't call for that. But for me, Jamie, that's hysterical. Have I ever put a horse head under somebody's pillow? All right? Well, I will tell you this. I'll tell you a true story. Who wants to know a true story about putting something in somebody's bed, like in The Godfather? Huh? You want to hear? I'm going to tell you. Where is that thing? I don't even have it here. All right? We were on a live, I don't know, how long ago was it? Maybe 6, 7 months ago. I went in bed. Now, I go to bed, my mom is usually in bed early. Oh, I'm up late. So I go, and it's unusual. She's in the bathroom. We have a bathroom in the room. She's in the bathroom. I'm exhausted. It's probably 1 o'clock in the morning. I just got done our live, reading all the comments, doing everything. And my eyeballs are falling out of my head. All right? I go, take my pants off, blah, blah, blah. I get into bed. Hit the pillow. Oh my gosh. Now, Uncle Glenn can fall asleep like that once his head hits the pillow. All right? I hit the pillow. I feel something weird by my feet. I go, what the hell? What the hell? Right? I feel a tail. What? I freaking yanked my feet up. I pulled the thing down. Now I'm in the dark. I see a rat this big with long tail. I ripped the sheets off. All right? And now my brain is going, that's a message. They're going to kill you. They think you're a rat. They're going to kill you. I rip it off. I go, there's a rat in the bed. There's a rat in the bed. You think that my wife, now she's standing by the bathroom. You think she would get excited? Oh. What do you mean, oh? All right, I rip it. I go over there. I grab the broom that's there and I kick the thing off. It was like it was rigor mortis. It was a plastic rat that she put in the bed by my feet just to freaking show. And she starts, you think she laughs or anything? No, I was pissed. I mean, I'm ready to kill somebody because I think the mob's coming after me. They think I'm a rat or something. I think I got rats in my house. I don't know what to think. And I'm half asleep. Hey, what are you, crazy? I thought it was funny. You think it's funny? True story. All right? True story. Yeah? That's what she does. She does pranks all the time. You guys see me in the garden. I'm in the garden, right? All of a sudden, I'm over there. Whoop, banana peel. She's been throwing them out there. She hasn't hit me this year. Last year, she hit me square in the head with a banana peel on the live. It looked like I was wearing a hat. Right down the middle here. Yeah, oh. Yeah, but I mean, you know. I could keep going. Yes, the wife put the rat. Yeah. It was a plastic rat. It wasn't real. It was plastic, black. I got to go find it. You want to see it? Let me see if I can find it. Mama! Where's that stupid rat? Where's that rat?
That's really funny you just said that.
Where is it? Where is it?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh. Were you planning on doing this again? Look at this sucker. Look at this. You tell me, all right? You tell me. All right, look at this. Look at this thing. This was at my bottom of my feet. Look at this. All right? All right? I would die. Yeah. One time there was a real snake. All right, when we lived in Florida, we first got married. Here comes a snake, a real one, in the bedroom.
No.
Where was it?
And you shouldn't tell that story. You don't come out well.
Listen, it's the truth. Tell.
It was in the living room.
It was in the living room, a rat. A rat.
Black.
It was a snake.
Coiled up.
And
I said, help, there's a snake.
She's screaming, help, there's a snake.
You ran and you got the baby.
What? I got the baby. Yeah, we had my son was only a baby.
And you
grabbed
ran to the bedroom.
I jumped on the bed, didn't I?
Stood up on the bed with a pair of shoes to throw at the snake.
Yeah, that's what I did. I grabbed the kid. I said, a snake?
That's how
She's going, help. I grabbed the baby. I jump on the bed, and I got a pair of boots. I'm waiting for the thing to come in the room.
No boots in Florida.
What were they?
Sneakers, who cares?
I had something in my hand. They had to be shoes or something big.
What are you throwing shoes at a snake who's going to save your life?
How did we get rid of it?
Because I got a broom and a box and acted like an adult.
Mama did it again,
And
see?
released it.
Yes, it was in Florida, Dorothy. We used to live in Florida. I lived there for about 4.5 years, 5 years. My first son was born there. Yep. Yeah, but Mama, and then she did it. So, a broom and a box. Yep, that's what she did. Put it in there and
released it.
I said, are we good? Are we good? Yeah, it's gone. I got it. All right. Glad I did my thing. I saved the kid. All right?
My hero.
Hear what she said, my hero. But that's what was in my bed. Ah.
Well, in the dark, it looks real.
Oh. I didn't even finish my dinner. All right?
You have to shut your mouth to chew.
All right. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder, Jenny Jen. All right? I got so many stories I could tell you guys, but we wouldn't be on a long enough live. Mama's, yeah, she's a prankster. So am I. All right? My problem is I don't want to do it because I'm afraid she may get a heart attack or something. But me, they don't care. Me, let's see how far we can do it. I got clocks for my head. They laugh. What's that?
I don't know. I was going to say, how does this thing work?
Let me see this thing. What is it?
Micro.
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
Hello, Dolly.
nothing.
Nothing?
None.
Hello? 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 Hello?
There's a million buttons.
I know, there's a lot of buttons on here. I don't know what anything does except make noise. Oh, anybody's birthday today. Is it anyone's birthday today? Huh? Is it anyone's birthday today? Anyone? Hydro Mike! Come on, Hydro Mike. Is it really your birthday? Hydro Mike, is it really your birthday today? Friday was mine, Malibu girl. Yeah, it's got to be today for Trudeau. Oh, yeah? All right. All right. We don't even know you. All right? Hydro Mike. Whoa! All right. I got this thing off. We don't need that. All right? Hydro Mike. What's your real name? Is it Mike? Is it Mike? Huh? Okay. All right. Family, we got 259 people on here. All right. We haven't done this in a while, but it's Hydro Mike's birthday. Now, Hydro Mike, are you new here? Would you hit that follow button? All right. And it's T's birthday. Okay. Here's what we're doing. We are going to wish Mike and T a happy birthday. And I want this family to show what we do best. And we love on people we don't even know. All right? So Mike and T, Uncle Glenn is going to sing happy birthday to you in a way that he enjoys it the best. And in the meanwhile, I want everyone that's on here to show Mike and T some love. All right? You ready? Are you ready? Is everybody ready or what? Come on. First of all, let me see if I can say it. Mike and T. Mike and T. Ready? All right.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Auntie. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday, T. Hey, great. Have a great year. May God's blessings be abundantly on you these next 365 days. And may you be part of this wonderful family and love on each other. All right? I thank you all tonight for being here. We're almost at 250,000 likes. We're going to get that and beyond it. I want to just say thank you all for your attention, your time, every like, every heart me, every go popular, everything that you have done for this community today and for Uncle Glenn. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Marvin! Marvin! Tomorrow I'm back to work with Amazon. I got to go. I have my Amazon hub. Uncle Glenn has his own business here with Amazon. And if anybody's interested and you own a business or you have a corporation or an LLC and you want to be part of this new opportunity with Amazon, make sure you DM me and say, Uncle Glenn, send me the info. All right? Great program. Takes about an hour and a half of my time every day. And it's like I'm getting a good full-time, well, part-time pay. All right? And you're in business for yourself. So just want you to know that. All right? If you are interested, make sure you DM me. If there's anything you need, go to Uncle Glenn's showcase in my profile and see if there's something that you need for Father's Day coming up. Help out the community. Help me out. I appreciate it. I love you guys. My mods, thank you for all of your hard work again. All right? All of your love, all of your support. I love you. I love you. I love you. And hopefully I see you tomorrow. God willing.